I think we're in. We are. So, right. So, Mike, Ed, first interaction. Ed said, what happened with you and Dave the other day? Is that Ed trying to get in with games early? And while Ed's warming up, Mike's shoving his cue across the table. Is that Mike trying to get in Ed's head early? I don't know. But what I do know is that this match here today is going to be an absolute cracker. Shared it on our Facebook. Don't forget to give the stream a little like. Always helps. If Taco can do all of the techie bits, that would be fantastic. Oh, in the devil's bag down there. Oh, we've got a black. We'll sort that. Right, we're still there. We're still black, but it's all good. Right. So yeah, the boys are just having a little warm up now. This is a little warm up frame. They're just sparring at the moment. They're they're not giving away their tricks just yet. They're gonna miss balls on purpose. Not this one yet. You know, he might miss the black on purpose just to give his opponent maybe a false sense of security. Landed absolutely plumb on it. He's not gonna miss that. It's quite a big bag. Still black. We're trying. It's coming. So yeah, this is going to be a match. Like, we're looking at a couple of titans, I think. Mike, very good player. Also Ed, very good player, as we've seen. Mate, she all works now, or he. All day. What do you want? It. Cameras are its. I don't think a camera would like you saying that, Taco. Oh yeah, is it? IT. Whoa, Ed is showing off his skills there. The boy, this tornado. Ted Toluid. The monster. Trying to lean all over the table here and balls to lag. Boys are stepping up. They've shaken hands. Ed is actually off on holiday tomorrow. He's off to Spain. He's just told me. Like, going a little bit later with his lag, seeing if he can judge the pace of his opponent, and he has done. Oh, yellow's had a big bounce. And I think the boys might have to retake this. Just checking now with the white ball. They just see there that it is just the red ball, and Ed wins the lag. 7 million viewers currently in there. Who are you? Let's pop the. I need to do like some technical stuff, like popping chats out and stuff, so the chats come up on the thing, you know. The stream. Like, there's techie stuff that I do handstands. Do you know what I mean? Right. Top right. Pop out chat. Bosh, we're in. Like, we're about to be in. No? Oh. Will I get rid of that one? Had 3 open. Right, we're off. We're off. The boys are in. Looks like Ed's potted a ball, and it's not the nicest of splits. Watching from wet Spain, I'm sure it is wet Dan. Just like you are, sir. Ha ha, bum bum. Whereabouts in Spain are you? Are you having a good time? Are you enjoying yourself? You don't look like you're enjoying yourself. Are you enjoying yourself? Who remembers that Lee Evans sketch? Great one. Plays the plant for the first opening pot, and he gets it. It's I mean, I think it was fairly easy to make, but there was a little bit of making that had to happen. Then for the double, oh, and he's played this absolutely perfect. And I tell you what, all of these reds now are open. There's a little bit of a problem with the black because it only goes in the top left. Whether we can get into it now and get a little nudge, but and then where's his next pot coming from? He's looking at playing the red off the black. Oh my word, he's pushing his lips out and shaking his head. He's having a go at this now. So red off the black. Open up the black. Hasn't got it wide enough. So the reasoning behind the sort of going for that and opening up a few yellows is because he's got a little bit of insurance down on this bottom rail, plus the red covering the yellow up into the top right corner. So, like, trying to get at them early. Going to try and cover this pocket or not, I don't know. It probably would be in his favour. Red closest to the yellow on the bottom cushion could be a problem then. Are you enjoying yourself yet? That's it, Dan. That's it. Pineda de Mar, north of Barcelona. Lovely stuff, sir. Lovely stuff. What's taking you there? And Mike, he's gone for that. And fortunately, the yellow has popped back out. He wasn't quite accurate enough for that one. So he catches the cushion just above the knuckle, which then turn journey back with the yellow up the cushion. It's got a little bit of an angle here to... I'm not quite sure what he's doing here. He's playing the carom shot, but he's got this one in the middle now. Okay. Ah, it's all... Got a little blood blister on the end of his finger. Yeah, he was hammering something, and for some reason he went for his finger instead of the nail. I just do tech. Yeah. I do handstand. Zach does tech stuff, and Stuart, he's asleep at the moment, but he will hammer stuff tooth and nail. Absolute tooth and nail. I've never seen someone as good as with a hammer than I have Stuart Williams. Especially when he hammers them top right corner when he takes the free kick for Landod. Oi, oi! Mike with a nice little pot there. Knows he's got a problem up in this top cushion, so probably just going to knock the red up onto the top cushion and try and get the yellow in behind. But I don't really see much value in that because Ed will have two options. He can bring the white across. Yeah, so he knows that he needs to cover this bottom left corner pocket, otherwise known as the Devilo Baggio. Devil's bag. Devil's pocket. Yeah. I don't think he's gone for the pot there. I don't think that warrants any sort of devil's bag because it wasn't that close. I'm not really sure if Ed can see the pot angle or one at the top. He's cueing it like he can. I think this is way closer than like. So, yep, it didn't. He's opted for just a little nudge of the red, still covering that top corner pocket. And now could be a chance for Mike to play that shot, because plays it soft enough, he's not really leaving Ed much. If he plays it too hard, he leaves Ed the potting angle of this red, and he has. Tough to get onto your next ball from this. I mean, you just need a lot of either. I mean, a touch of right hand side here would do. You probably could avoid the yellow, come round off the bottom corner. Zach just bought me a bit of food, so that's why I said bottom corner. I meant between the black and yellow, like so, and he got on his red. So it's a nice shot. I've just been given a big plate of tasty food. Look, I'm not going to lie. You might have to deal with a little bit of silence now and again, okay? That's all right. Mike going for here, because this... Does it go off the yellow? Does it go off the yellow? Oh, it doesn't. And he's covered the red. He's done enough. He's done enough. Ed's got a little bit of a problem now, because if he moves the red by the yellow, he doesn't want to pop this. Didn't want to pop the white either. Caught the knuckle a bit too thin. But lines. Mike's played that well. Takes the first frame. Race to 8. Anything can happen. I actually don't think I've ever seen someone take so long to set the balls up. Okay, so Mike to break. We'll be very shortly finished with this food, so I'll get back to this ASAP. See what happens here. Any drama from the break. Whoa, close drama. Oh my word! Okay. I'm back. Okay, so Ed on yellows. Mike went it in off, and these are very simple for Ed. Clear yourself down the table. The yellow closest to the black will go into the bottom right corner using the red just above it. A little stopper for the white if you leave yourself low on that yellow, leaving yourself almost a straight black. So Ed will just work his way down now. Pop the top left now. So he's coming to look now. He doesn't really want to be straight on this. He's like really. I mean, straight will do. I can't see fully. Ed can see, but I mean, yeah, that's basically perfect. He looks almost slightly high, but he should be okay to just give himself a fairly thin black. Simple enough. Make it to 1-1. That is that. Is this the start of the avalanche? Is this the start of the landslide that Ed can be? He's a monster on the pool table. Yeah, interesting one this will be. I mean, if we see it go to hill, I wouldn't be surprised. See either player win the match. Probably wouldn't be surprised. All very light-hearted out there for now. At 1 apiece. We know as it gets further into the match, more things that build up for and against you will determine your mood. So we'll see. Goes to break, avoids the end off. Hopefully no kicks. He's okay, but he's come up dry, and actually neither colour here is come out very well. But looking to control the table. I mean, not be too disappointed with yellows here. First pot, tough one. There seems to be a lot of conversation out there at the moment. Not so much pull. Looking at the double first on the red, it looks. Assessing all his options. Mike will take his time. Probably going to go for the yellow into the right centre, but he's got to be careful here. It might not look like it, but that black will go into this devil's bag. And if he pots that yellow and the white runs into that black, it's an option. Looks like he's just going to leave the white on the top cushion. He doesn't really fancy either colour here, so passing the baton back to Ed. I don't think Ed will be afraid of playing the yellow into the right centre now. There's one thing that Ed doesn't mind. He's a toughie. My word, and the black nearly went in the right corner. I think Mike was just hoping that the black ball was going to drop then. He does this posture of leaning his cue on the table and waving his one hand in terms of to say sort of, what have you left me here? You've got a straight yellow into the top corner. And you've got the chance to develop your awkward ball. And I tell you what, and he's just fluked one, holds his hand up. That's a wild fluke. That is a wild fluke. And then goes and plays this shot to control the table. Oh, it's all. This is a nasty frame for Ed. Yeah, pockets covered, and I mean, there's an option there for a skill shot. There's also an option for Ed to try and cover a pocket back, but wow. Let's have a little look at this shot again. Comes round off that. Knocks his awkward yellow out, and that's the one he pots. I mean, that's just impressive. Screws the yellow into the only position it could have been hit there, and it goes in. Impressive stuff. But Ed Lewis, plays a nice plant, but runs one up onto the top cushion. All of a sudden got a little bit difficult now. Okay, so Ed's playing the safer option, looking to snooker Mike actually behind the red. Hasn't quite done so, but feels that he's done enough. He snookered Mike on the 2 down towards the devil's pocket. Okay, no, he's left an edge of this yellow here now. Things are going to go wild though if he runs into balls, so hold on to your hats. Okay, I didn't see that he had that one there, and he's nudged into them. Tied the yellow up a little bit there, so maybe a little bit of insurance or whatever for Ed. Probably a similar shot now, looking to get the white ball safer. Oh, he tried to go the other way this time, but caught the double kiss. Tough shots. Oh, is Mike gonna try and take? Is he gonna try and take these out? Looking at them. Chooses for the safety sort of option, but I mean, to me that just gives Ed the opportunity to knock one red away, and then you've got 4 chances then to try and disturb the ball down in the bottom corner. Gonna do that, but I mean, surely the double into the top left is the shot to play here, and just screw the white, but and then you leave Mike the angle to, yeah, I mean, play the double into the top left corner and screw the white back up the table. You can get around the back of the black, then you may look at getting up in beyond them reds somewhere. He's playing it thin to try and tie them balls up a little bit more. No, he's trying to knock it out. Not sure about that one, but Oh, Mike's going for this down the rail now, and I mean, it's looking very tight. It's going to be a tough one to call that, and Ed probably feeling the same. And Mike goes for the double, and it's gone across the top rail, and that could be a bit of a problem for Mike now. So he's got this red into the middle. If he gets it, he's given himself 3 chances now to get down into this. And this looks like an angle. If he can pot this, can he cut this back? He's got the option in the middle as well. Can he cut that thin into the top left? And the white ball come down just above the middle knuckle. Left centre knuckle. Down into them. I don't know. Tough one. Yeah, the white went in. He hit it too thick. That was the problem there. If he would have caught that, so he could have caught that a lot thinner there. And if he would have played it thinner, caught the other knuckle with the red, not the left knuckle, then I think the angle was on there. He opts to pot the red using the yellow. Doesn't fancy disturbing any balls down bottom of the table. Is he looking to go into it now? That one down there as well. And I mean, yeah, you could run into problems. And the long one, he's traveling distance. I mean, when you start switching ends of the table like this, going up and down, you can run into things, and you can run into things. What we're talking about. Playing the carom, the white ball sending in toward the red and yellow, I think. Playing the double. Playing the double. Oh, and he's playing the double. Mike Griffiths. Mike Griffiths. 2-1 up. 2-1 up. So, I heard Mike and Ed talking at the start of the match, or before it started, saying Ed said to him that how good Mike's been with his doubles against Dave, and he's shown it there again. He's played a lovely double there. I mean, turned that frame around. He looked almost to be running into some trouble there, and lovely shot. Lovely shot. We'll skip to an ad because he'll take about 4 hours now, racking them up. So I'm just having a little listen to the conversation going on out there, because like he's literally taken about 5 minutes between frames here, surely. Going to be late to the flyer tonight, guys. The flyer starts at 9 p.m. now, because this is just going to go on forever. Boom, boom. I'm joking, by the way. We're going to see some dishes. I mean, if Mike can hold his break here now and go 3-1 up. Start turning some heads. Are you still there, Dan? Are you still sipping on your pina colada in a pina de mar north of Barcelona? So Ed's back at the table. Flip-flops is off. If this red goes in, all these reds are there. He's got a little bit of an angle low side in this red, so just top this through, push the yellow forward just a touch, leaving yourself the red into the left centre. And or red into the bottom right. So probably going to take the bottom right now. I would have thought. Leaving it. I think you might try and use it to get on the black, maybe. Surely it's bottom right now. Can't see how straight he is on that one into the middle. Just noticed as well that Ed doesn't have his red laces in today. Actually, it's not that he doesn't have his red laces. He doesn't have any laces in his shoes. None. He's wearing flip-flops. Well, not flip-flops, like slip-ons, like, you know. But like flip-flops. That was a little bit too much on that. I think he was trying to leave himself the one into the red into the top left, the top red. Now he's in a bit of a sticky situation. He's got to cut the red into the top right now, using the yellow as a stopper. Oh, doesn't get it. It's too... No, it's not enough. And that all of a sudden now is a little bit of a flip. And Mike in full control of this frame now, I think. He's got many options. Looking at this yellow into the devil's bag. Might want to take the yellow into the top left first and work your way down the table. It seems logical. Black is down the bottom of the table. That doesn't need to do much with the white ball now. You could just stun it where it is almost. Brings it down a couple of inches. That's okay. Top this through. Leave the yellow into the top right corner next, I would have thought. And stun onto the one into the bottom right next. Reaching over the red now, so take the one into the devil's bag now. Still prefers this one. Get this, you'd think it's frame over. We can get like a soundboard where you press a button and it talks, and we say like, we think it's frame over. It is now. Doubting himself now, because he's either going to be running close to the red if he tries to stun it and may snooker himself, and if he screws it too much, done okay there. So he's got to come off 2 cushions now. Touch of right hand side now. About a quarter of a ball. Aiming off here. Little bit of right hand side, and he's played it a bit too much. Covered the black is his only insurance there, but I mean, Ed could lay a snooker now. Just roll this one over the top corner. Just lay a snooker, and I said in the post on Facebook that we were going to see both attacking and also safety play in this match, and we're very, very early on in this match. It's 2-1. There's a lot of pool to be played yet. Boys will fight to the bitter end. I mean, if I were Mike, I'd be looking at the up-down triple. One cushion. It's just too. It's not wide enough. You can't get around the black that way. It's just too wide. Oh, he's gone under the black. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It was a good effort. Tough shot. Me like he was fairly quite wide there. That he must have put a little bit of right hand side on that or something. My angles are just distant. Okay, so Mike, your shot's over, then just step away. That's the way. So Ed needs to develop the black, get into a potable position, but see a lot of things that could go wrong here. Now part of Ed's game, where he's starting to play some mind games of how slow he's playing. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Ed play so slow. He's having to think about it. I mean, is he rattled? Is he rattled? I don't know. But certainly has taken his time. Mike just come into the room. Back out. Ed choosing to move the yellow. Pot the yellow, and it's a lovely pot, lovely cueing, and my word, that's a nice shot. That will do. Just, I think it's 2 cushions here, surely. 1, 2, yeah, okay, no shot. Bit thin. Two cushions is probably a bit wide. More room for error. Rolls it in, down into the devil's bag. No worries there. Didn't need to switch camera views. Ed takes it to 2-2. Right, here we are at Desmond. Hopefully you got that. Didn't, rewind it, figure it out. If not, don't worry about it. Life moves on. We're all good. 2-2. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you're in. It helps. You know, it makes sense. Even share the stream if you like. Big break that. He got the black ball moving. He gets a ball. Very nice break that. That looked like and sounded like a healthy split. Hello, Graham. How are you, sir? Didn't realise this game was on today, Graham. It's kind of just popped up, and I just couldn't resist. I had to be here. Said I wanted to watch every movement of this match because it's a big one, isn't it? I think they're all big ones. The maestro, the master, Ed Lewis, our teacher, learner. I mean, he's in a bit of a tough spot here. I mean, he's looking maybe to play the red off the red to give himself a straighter angle to get onto it, and yeah, to get onto the one down into the bottom right corner pocket, and he's on it, but I think he's got enough of the red that he can see to pot that. So as long as he... Oh, the black, no way. The black's blocked it. Oh my word. So unlucky. So unlucky. My word. Doesn't want to move the red by the black now, so playing the white off the cushion. That is now, unfortunately, it's 2 shots. Going to hit the 2 reds together, I think. Like, to just pop that red. Was that wise? Was that wise? We'll find out. I don't know. I mean, he got himself on the yellow on the bottom cushion, but was that wise? He's in a spot of bother. There's things that can go wrong here. And they're all on. He's just got to compose himself. Could play the one into the top right corner now. Yourself your awkward one into the top left. In terms of positioning, you're on them 2 balls now pretty well to traveling up and down and up the table. Like, it's, I don't know why you'd go down that way. You need to do that. Away with that. And then he's landed in the middle of these 2, so I mean, he's got to top this through. He's got to get... Instead, he tried to come right back and he's brought the yellow down, and oh, this is just... Nice part. It's another nice part, and he's on this well. Okay, so he looks like he's playing this plain ball, running into the red. What's he played that for? Why'd you try and run into the red anyway? Surely you screw that and you can stun the white on the cloth and you can just bounce the white off the bottom cushion. You play that with bottom spin, low pace. That is an absolute gift. That is an absolute gift. I'm not saying this is easy, but if Ed gets this and he can get the white down... A lovely shot, lovely shot. Okay, so he's got 2 options here. He can either pop that red into the middle now. He wants to, but I mean, he just means he's bridging. But he can play this ball into the devil's bag with a little bit of left-hand side. Bring the white back across. Instead, oh my word, he's got well into that. He's got well into that. That is just a rush of blood there. That is just a rush of blood. He's got to take it into the devil's bag now. He's got to take it devil's bag. It's the widest pocket. Yep, it's the widest pocket. Got to watch for the double kiss. Oh my word, he's got it. Absolutely nailed it. The white balls come up the table. Slightly awkward. There's a bit of drama here at 2-all. This is interesting. It's very interesting. Is he just taking it down the devil's bag? Is he just taking... He's taking the double on. Look at that black just hanging over the bag. I mean, he's just left it absolutely plumb for him, hasn't he? It looks unmissable. White ball. No, you're not missing them. You shouldn't be missing them in Division 1, so... Well. 3-2. Got a game in our hands. Just going to let you watch these two chat for a moment. Okay. Mike to break. I think he's been dry a couple. He should have dished maybe the last one. Don't think there's been any run-outs yet in this match. There may have been a reverse dish from somebody. Thinking Mike. No, I think Ed maybe popped to the toilet. Or... Yeah. Okay, he's back. So, Mike to break. Mike's as big as Ed's. Oh, it looks big. Oh, no. Oh, I thought that red was in the middle. It's not. Come up dry. Black's gone safe in behind that red. I mean, red's looking the colour. But, I mean... Can Ed pop the red in the middle now? I don't think he's really got any angle on it. It's hard. Like, he's looking... Okay, he's playing the plant. Yellow onto the black. 3-ball plant. Thought it was too wide. I didn't think that would go. So, an open table here. Mike in the match. Should he nominate a colour now, could be also leading this frame. It's only a first to 8, so frames start getting more and more crucial. Yeah, we've had a fair few hills here. On 7-all. Oh, he's gone for the big one, and the white bull has also gone for the big one, and he sent himself off home. What happened here? The white ball went in the middle? Oh no, bottom right, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, played the double. Bit of a wild frame of pull, this. We're about four shots in, and there's still no progress on either colour here, really. If anything, it's just being made worse and worse, so... Taking on the long one, down into the devil's bag. Feels like he's got a big pocket there with that red, but it wasn't. And there's still fireworks on the table, and there's still not an easy pot on. And we could be a couple of hours just for this one frame. I'm sure these boys will feel somewhat embarrassed about these few shots, but, you know, amateur pool, it happens. Hey, Sarah, huh? Okay, this red goes into the middle bag. And into the middle bag it doesn't go. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought that was in. So, Ed now with the opportunity. All of a sudden, the balls are just all around this edge of the table. Start of this frame was very much situated all in the middle of the table, but now if he rattles this yellow, all of a sudden it's just gone even crazier. Eddie's yellows, fully nominated. We'll be playing the yellow down the right rail now. Happy to pot it, but happy to not. Fairly slow pace. Just had enough there, and it's just stopped himself there. But Ed, that's enough, mate. You head off back. Mike's turn. Oh, and that is a little bit lucky. He's gone for the cut on the red into the left centre, missed it, and caught the other red just above it. Lucky it was there, but very strange frame, this one, Graham. Very, very, very strange. I mean, how much stranger can it get? Feel Ed in very much control of this frame. Looking to make things, Mike looking to make things even uglier, tying the black up and the yellow up, and so I said this would happen, and having been both very attacking at the start of the match, quite quickly turned. So I went to the doctors the other day, and they said, and I said, doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains, and he said, well, you are then. Now, if anyone can reference me the comedian who said that, I'll give you a £5. You know who it is? No? No? Does anyone know that joke? Who that comedian is? So it starts off, it says, doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains, and the doctor says, oh, well, pull yourself together. And it's like, and this is like a new age version of that. And it says, doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains, and the doctor says, well, you are then. Because you're allowed to be what you want. It's just the updated version. Lee Evans, nope. Ricky, it is. Ricky Gervais. Cambridge doing his research. Quick man on the telephone is Paul, so he's quickly jumped online, googled the quote, give the answer to Zach, and Zach's won himself a £5. Hooray! Paul McCambridge is in the building, guys. busy man. He's just got off one private jet. He's on to another one now, and he's off for a meeting with his boss to sort out a few emails and stuff like that. You know. Coming in, Paul. Coming in to watch this monstrosity of a game, of a frame. This has been the worst frame of pool that I've ever seen in my life. This frame of pool is terrible, mate.
Oh, they're not very good players, are they?
No, neither, really. Both terrible.
Peter the Mike, that's a decent start by Mike, that score. Mighty Mike Griffiths, he was 4-0 up the other day on Dave Morgan. I thought he was going to give him an adoption. Dave Morgan came back and punished, as a delicious one can do.
Yeah.
Ed Lewis, who the bookies have now made favourite for winning Division 1 after his win over Justin Bishop the other day in a hell. He's struggling here against Mighty Mike. I think tying up Ed Lewis is what I would do. As much as possible, yeah. In a dark room.
Yeah. Oh! What
sort of shot was that? Splintoid.
See, I forget all these names.
Sensei.
In and out. Bomb.
Those middle pockets can be nasty. I potted one in there the other day. It went down the rail. It was underneath the table, and then it came all the way back up and jumped out. Lost me the frame, that.
It can happen. I think I watched that. I can't remember.
Mike with a good opportunity here to get a 2-frame lead.
I love that posture by Mike there. He sort of stands and all the weight is in one hip and it's sort of kicked down. And he's holding the cue in one arm and then he lifts his hand as if to say, like, well, what have you left me here?
Yeah, well, he looks professional.
He does that a lot. He likes that one.
Nice. Oh, stop. A lot of work to do here still.
Mike said how hot it was as he come in today.
He's wearing the shorts.
Seen the post on Facebook. This is going to be a mixture of both attacking and safety play from both parties. Let's hope with all the sun we have today that both players can keep their cool.
Yes, that's a good post.
Mike, first thing he said when he come in is, "Oh, it's hot in here."
Oh, he seems to be keeping us cool. 3-2 up.
Yep.
Trying to get that red. Slightly better position. Oh, nearly sneaked in behind the red, but this is now open for old Splintoid.
Yeah,
the Sensei,
open this one, yeah.
To level this match up.
Yeah, Ed will be playing this with a 2-in-1 pace, I think.
How many matches has Ed played in Division 1?
Pace. Lovely, yeah, perfect. Say again, mate.
How many matches has Ed played? Div 1. I think it's... Checking on the league table. Ed played 3-1-3, so if he wins today, he joins the legendary ranks of people who've won 4 out of 4. Do you know who? Do you know who's in that?
You.
Me.
You.
4 out of 4 in Div 3, the proper league.
The monster. Monster man. Monster muncher.
So Ed, there's a big incentive for you to join the likes of me.
This is a tough shot. He's got to screw this straight back.
That's horrific.
Oh, it's so unlucky that.
You said it.
So
Screw it
that.
straight back. Screw it straight back into the left middle bag.
So unlucky that.
Mike's loving that.
Good.
Mike is loving that. Looked like frame over.
So unlucky that, isn't it?
Chance.
So unlucky that. He's played a nice shot and it's just slightly like, that's the way it goes.
Chance for the mighty one.
Mike keeps doing stuff like this. What's he actually doing here? What's he achieving here by potting that yellow?
Just a bit of confidence, a bit of potting practice.
What has he just achieved by potting that yellow? Look at this pattern here that's on the table. So spread out.
He's got a free pot there just to build up his confidence.
Now what's he got? He's in it. I tell you what, he's in a nightmare. He's lost his frame. That shot just lost him his frame.
I have faith in the mighty one.
That shot.
You'll see if you're right, Mr. Jacob. Bottom left on this. Oh. Well,
I hate to say it, mate.
You weren't happy with that shot selection.
But that shot just lost him this frame. Didn't really make sense. So Ed can cut this in and hold for the black, but it's super hard, and he may be flirting close with an in off. So he might just want to play this with a little bit of right hand side, maybe run into the black, if not leave a double. Playing it with right hand side.
Oh, he's come down the underside of it.
Yeah,
he's got
right
one into the.
That'll do. That'll do. Has to take this top right now. Right behind it.
Missable
shot to play. Yeah, it's missable, but you play it in such a way that you screw the white almost touching this red at the bottom, and then you leave your opponent awkward, and pocket's covered if you miss.
He's not got it. He's not got it.
But the pocket's covered if you miss. This is what I mean. Like, it's super awkward now for Mike.
Mike's got a little delicate snooker down near that bottom right bag. Definitely what the big man will be doing. Look at one. He's a big man, but he's got delicate fingers.
That was fine. Yep. Actually, a very nice shot.
On the cushion, can he just nibble a little bit of that left-hand side of the black? Sure, that's a total.
Can't really see from here, but running very close to this red, so Ed may come in behind the black and hit this. Maybe two cushions.
A massive frame.
Yeah, it needs to be close.
Clip the red.
And that one.
And he's made that a little easier for Mike as well. This should now be frame over for the mighty man.
4-2.
Give Mike 4-2 lead after 6 frames against league leader Ed Lewis. I'm sure he would have taken that.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, move the black. What are you doing? He's going to travel down, travel all the way back up.
You're frustrated with Mike here.
But I don't understand the shot selection sometimes. It just makes sense. He can make the game so much easier for himself.
Pot as well as Mike. You're not bothered about positioning. Oh, Mike! Why did you not take Jacob's advice?
Just don't understand it.
Well, you have to say that is a waste. That is a wasted opportunity.
Don't understand it.
Against a player as good as Ed, you have to take those out. And Richard's in Spain.
Yeah.
What's he doing over there?
He's in Pineda de Mar.
Before the Thursday flyer last week, Dan, rather.
Oh my god, sorry. Ed might, if Ed cuts this in, the white might come off the red and in. Double. Look at the double in the middle. He's going left centre.
Nah.
He is going left centre.
Nah.
He's going left centre. 100%. 100% he's going left centre. And he's leaving the white on the top cushion. Can't reach. It's too long of a reach for the cut for him. Going the double in the middle.
Saying I was playing Dan Richards a few warm-ups before the flyer last week, and I beat him 6-love, 6-love, 6-love.
Oi, oi.
Except we were playing tennis.
He's going for the cut.
Then one, he's overcut it. Another chance for the mighty one. Another chance for the mighty one. Can he get that red in behind the black? Maybe use the black as a big pocket.
He's going for the snooker. Definitely go for the snooker here. You don't want to play this too hard, because red will move the other red. I mean, it's snookered.
Or the black not being directly over the bag means that the tough one, he might be coming off 2 cushions left, right, back across to get the pot. Surely if he does give 2 shots, or even 1 shot, Mike's going to clear it up. Oh, splintoid!
Oh my word.
So close.
How unlucky is that?
So close.
Oh my word.
What an effort.
Ed's heart's in his mouth, innit?
From the sensei. But if Mike can see the second of it, even then it could be a bit awkward. White is tight on the cushion. He sort of bumped into that cushion a bit, couldn't do much with the white.
Oh my word, this frame is turned into something mental.
Can you do a skill shot from this sort of distance?
You go for the top right, you go for the cut in the top right. You just put out all your beans in here, you just put it in there. Look at the pot and angle, you get down, you play it.
Mike, now it's time to see with all that training. Jesus mind, he's got up. There's a bit of discussion out there. Nice view of Mike's hip. Going to be getting replaced.
I've got to look at it from this angle.
Come on, Mike.
Look at it from this one. It's
A
gotta be
real tough blind cut into the top right. It
Got
looks
it.
all right
Got
to
it.
me.
He's got it.
It looks
He's got
all
it.
right to me. The
got it.
mighty one
Bang.
is going to go 4-2 up against lead leaguer Ed Lewis.
That's it.
The
4-2.
mighty Mike.
Wow.
4 Splentoid 2.
Get out of here. Going to see a more open frame this one. It's gone dry, but no, again, they're a little bit tied up. Reds, they look the more in charge colour, but
I think it'll be. Will it be in Mike's mind a bit? I mean, he's pretty good mentally. I think Mike. Will it be in his mind? He was 4-0 up the other day against Dave Morgan. Ended up losing that match.
yes,
4-2 up here. I mean, when I think of that Division 1, for me it's like the big four. Ed Lewis, Justin Bishop, Paul Robinson, Dave Morgan. They're all unbeaten. Yet to play each other. Mike. Oh, Mike is still open.
yeah, and Ed will take the red into the devil's bag now. His opening ball here. Oh, mind you, can he play the plant on the red in the bottom corner, bottom right? If he can, he's looking at it. He absolutely is, because if he gets this opens the frame up completely.
This is a quadruple plant he's looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Surely.
I predict a fun war.
Oh, he's
Lovely pot.
got it.
Lovely pot.
You don't see quadruple plants often.
Dietary Pedwar. Edward.
Mike was 4-0 up on Dave Morgan. He's 4-2 up here against 2 of the big four. The big four unbeaten so far in Div 1. How are you getting on in Div 1, Jacob?
I played 2, lost 2. One to Justin, one to Ed.
You've played 2 of the big four. You think you can break into that top 4?
I think that all of these guys are beatable, and I think that all of them guys should be thinking that all of these guys are beatable.
Well, Mike's proven that.
Yeah.
Can he get over the line? Sorts out the men from the boys,
Yeah.
or the women from the girls.
Well, there's loads of variations these days, isn't
Can I talk about my matches?
there? Yeah.
I was 6-2 down
Yeah.
and I won.
To who?
6-2 down to Tom Skidmore,
Oh, yeah.
and then I was 7-5 down to Stuart
Yeah.
and I won.
How'd you get on?
8-7 win,
Nice, you won that one.
and then I was 7-5 down to Paul
Oh,
Heaton.
to who? You what?
Heat.
You were losing?
Yeah, 7-5 down.
Losing in that one?
Aye,
What, again?
again.
That's
yeah.
3.
Yeah, 3 that should have
What
lost.
happened in that one?
Well, you just got off the winning mentality, Jake.
No, I don't know what happened. What happened in it?
I won 8-7.
You won it? 8-7? Nice. That's 3.
Well, I was snookered. I was snookered badly, but I pulled out the shot of the century. They're calling it the shot of the century.
Right, so guys, if you're listening now, right, listen, because this shot, I'm not even joking, I watched it live. This shot was impressive. Paul McCambridge snookers himself with 2 balls left on the table. He swerves it round the yellow. His ball is like just below the middle pocket on the cushion, and he's potted it down the rail and got onto his next ball. Potted it and then just about rattled the black. Like, it was mental. And then he gets snookered again and then swerves out of that, avoids 2 yellows in and out like a slalom, and clips the black in and wins the match. Like, yeah.
That's how we do it in Division 3.
Yeah, that's how he did it. So what about your 4th one? Who'd you play there?
I played Big Nev,
Nev.
and yeah, I was lucky there. 8-3 win over Nev. Very happy with
You
that.
not behind in that one, no.
Not behind in that
Couldn't
one.
be bothered to be behind in that one,
I
could
had
you?
a good lead. I didn't fancy being behind again.
No, you did. Being behind against Nev is probably a loss, isn't it?
Yeah, you're behind against Nev. He grinds you.
Yeah. Lovely shot there from Mike. No, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. He's right behind it. He couldn't ask for anything better there. This could be 5-2.
How's Ed doing? What's going on?
Ed's going to clean the white. So Ed uses this chalk that is a little bit stickier than others in it, and it does stick to the ball. I found that when I played him, and so Ed's just cleaning the ball for him. Look at the green chalk that he's got. It's like
that's a nice little device he's got there. I mean, that's in a lovely position to put the yellow in. Do you think he might just sneak that over a little bit and maybe put the white closer to the yellow, make it awkward?
I thought the white was this side of the black down here, wasn't it?
The white was in the bottom half of the table.
Hold on.
I wouldn't want him getting Mike's bad side. Put it that way. Big chunky lad.
Absolutely mental swerve pulled off by Paul. Left me jaw dropped. Yeah.
Oh, he squeaked it in. There's a chance here for 5-2.
Yeah.
For the mighty one. Show that the big four in Division 1 are beatable.
A little bit low on that. Got to play the one across the rail now. Bottom double bag.
This is a nervy one. Into the world's toughest pocket.
And he's feeling it as well. He's going to come up and down the table, I can guarantee you. He doesn't fancy that on the bottom cushion.
You play this with dead weight, which you might have to do to hold it. That is a tough shot.
He knows he's got to go for it. He's coming up and down though. I told you.
Wow, he's taking a higher one. This could go wrong.
Could going off. Top right corner.
Your white. That looks okay. That looks okay. That's a fantastic shot by the mighty one.
That is a great.
Under pressure. Mike Griffiths. Good blow. Division 1 wide open here.
Wow.
Justin Bishop will be looking at this. Paul Robinson. Dave Morgan. Oh, he's tried to force the white round and hasn't got it. The white jumped.
It does go, and he's going to play it as well because you can take control of the pocket.
Yeah, pocket, massive. Maybe he's got to go into the cushion first, on off the red, or is the gap direct? Oh, it's beautiful! Mike is producing the goods.
Lovely shot. Have a look at that. Played it well. To perfection.
I can hear Mike from here.
Buzzing out there.
That's Mike's entrance music. Mike's on the charge. Jigsaw. The man to beat in this Division 1. I think he looks a bit like Jigsaw.
The actor, yeah.
The guy in the Saw films. Like
actor.
A sort of beefier, muscular, younger version. I don't know what the guy's name is.
I was saying this to Zach before, that when Mike wins frames, if you lose a frame of Paul, you feel a little bit like, let's get on with it. Yeah?
Yeah, because you're in the flow.
But whenever Mike wins a frame, he always stops and does this.
Habit, or is it gamesmanship?
I don't know.
Loves the game. I mean, Michael taught you about Paul all day.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I speak with Mike, it's like, he just loves Paul.
Lives and breathes it.
Was he born on a pool table, Mike? You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Just born on a pool table, cue in his hand, headbutting the white around the table. 5-2 lead.
Yeah, it's a big lead, and that's a big. Is there a bit of a tilt on that rack there? Tilting to the left a little bit. That forces that
bottom right yellow, or the bottom left red.
It looks like the yellow would be straight in.
Do you ever do that when you're racking it up? Just sort of tweak it a little bit?
No. Like if I haven't got the rack straight, I just feel like I know I can see it. So I know
maybe Ed spotted it.
I know everyone else can see it. Maybe he did, yeah.
I hate racking them up.
Been taking his time with it. The last frame, I said there was a 5-minute wait between frames.
I mean,
It's probably not far off.
how important is the rack? I mean, sometimes when I put it on, like sometimes that top ball just slightly rolls off a millimeter, so it's not super tight. I mean, do you want all those balls absolutely tight?
And yeah, you want all the balls touching. Yeah, really, get all the balls touching, and it's.
Does it make a big difference if there's a little millimeter between the two?
Yeah.
Because I can't be bothered sometimes. It would take me half an hour to get it perfect. My brakes are probably so crap.
Like if you get the white to stay completely stuck to the cloth as you hit it, which is tough, then it wouldn't make too much difference. But if you get any sort of jump on the white ball, if the white jumps into the first ball and it's not touching the second ball, there's a little bit of a jump into that. So then that ball hits them balls down into the cloth, so they're not going to split as much. You know what I mean?
It is so important to break it, especially at your level.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. That's gone dry for Mike this time. Black tied up. Mike's just come in. He's asking us about what we were just talking about, that break and the top ball just slightly rolling off a millimeter. Hey Sean, what sort of time you thinking?
Have a look at the spot, because it's when you're racking them up, the balls are rolling forward, and you can see that the cloth's fairly worn now, so it is needing a new cloth. We play a lot of pool on this now, so. Sherman, who's that?
That's the Shermanator.
Shano.
The Gunslinger. Plink plank plunker.
That's a miss. Sorry, bud.
I'm not sure I can, Sean, because I'm still technically working. A couple more meetings. But what sort of time are you thinking? Never mind, there is a flyer. Oh, he just squeezes that in. There's the mighty man. Dominating things at the minute here, Mike.
Yeah, he is, yeah. I mean, it's almost like...
That's another nice shot.
Yeah. Ed's just missing balls, and Mike just seems sort of cleaning up, doesn't he? And it's a match almost. It's a miss there.
The end of the world, I don't think. Nightmare! 8 o'clock. Let me just check a couple of things, Sean. I'll give you an answer in about 10 minutes. Still watching this stream. I am working, Sean. I'm on my lunch break at the moment. Eating later. But just seeing how long that'll go on for.
Nice little safety shot there from Ed, only leaving Mike the yellow in the top half of the table. And it's, maybe you can just sneak past and see, but probably a lot for the one up the table anyway. A little bit of a tight bridge over that ball, gets the double kiss. It's running into a bit of a problem for him. It's come just enough.
Sorry, Sean, I can't do today. I've got James on Sunday and Nick on Saturday. After that, you're my last person to play, so you get any time you want next week. There's a couple of days I can't do, but we'll definitely get it in, but I can't do today, I'm afraid. Sean's battered me the last 2 times I played him.
I'm not afraid.
I'm a bit afraid of Sean, the gunslinger.
Gunner?
Yeah.
This game just seems really tense.
Well, it is. I mean, every league game is tense.
Yeah, I suppose.
I've really enjoyed these leagues. I mean, some of the leagues maybe have got some players in them that could be higher or lower, but generally I think the standard is very competitive.
Yeah.
Can Mike get across to that one on the left? If he can, he do damage afterwards.
I think if he pots that, he kind of loses himself the frame. Reds are fully open, and you play this one. No, nudge that one down towards this. If you get a chance, this is very easy to clear off this one. Play the plan. Oh, it's all wide open now. Like
clever shot from Ed, but Mike's not given up the idea of this frame yet. It's going to be very tough to get on that yellow underneath the black.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot. I mean,
of course, the black's tied up in the bottom two pockets as well, so tough position for Mike, but battling. There's a lot of cleaning going on here. Cleaner than I've ever seen.
Okay.
Mike, one of those guys you just know he wants everything perfect. To showcase his clear talent on the table.
You done, he's off.
He's like, well, what's going on here?
He's off.
Ed's come in asking for a block of Taum chalk. And his chalk keeps leaving marks all over the ball, so he's requesting a new chalk. So lots of little details in this match. Chalk on the ball. Mike not quite happy with the breaking. Tightness. Lots of fussiness going on, but when you're as good as these two, you want absolute perfection. That's what we're trying to provide down here at the Oil MRC. If it's not perfect, Mike will let you know about it. You don't want to get on Mike's bad side.
Okay, this I don't see an angle here. I don't know what's
What's the side?
too far. Got a cut, but
Very thin.
yeah, this frame's looking over.
Can he screw this back to get a little bit of a better shot on that bottom yellow? Of course, if he could get a 2-1 off that bottom yellow. He cuts it now, he's got that 2-1. It's a very thin cut into the devil's bag, but
Yeah,
is he going to get a better chance? Definitely would clear the red, and that opens up the black.
Doing what you said, trying to get a bit further back, get himself on it a bit better.
Nope, angle don't think it was quite there. White goes in. It was a tough position for Mike. Hopefully he doesn't beat himself up over that one. That was, brave attempts. But when you play it at pace, the angle there was always going to go straight back towards that centre pocket.
Yeah, tough shot that.
Ed with new chalk. When you're messing about with new chalks, new cues and things, sometimes I think that can get in your head. And did he play to
Yeah, he went in
cut
behind
the plant?
it. Yeah, he went in behind it, yeah. No, he played that shot there, I think.
But he was trying to cut that one into the plant, but imagine Ed would have missed it by that much. So then behind it has brought the reds out.
Yeah.
So it looks like a clever shot.
He wanted to push the yellow away from it rather than into it. Uglier.
Time for Ed to attack. He's 5-2 down. He's unbeaten in Division 1 at the minute, 3 out of 3, including a big win over Justin Bishop. Justin's only defeat here in about the last 6 weeks or so. Justin's been on an incredible winning run, but was blitzed at the start by Ed Lewis, but then came back. It went to Hill. Really tough final frame. Played an incredible double to win that.
Talking about the match between them quite a lot, saying like, "Oh, if I landed here, it'd have been perfect." And they're both sort of relaying that conversation back to each other. A lot of that in this match. I don't tend to talk about my pull when I play. It's just doesn't matter, does it?
I'm quite quiet. I have to focus hard because I don't have the natural talent of you lads, so generally try not to get involved too much.
Yep.
I'm I'm easily put off my game, so I just sit there.
Yeah.
But,
But everyone is. That's the point.
But if I'm playing for fun, I have a little beer. It's nice to mess around. But in these kind of league games, I try to get behind the black. Ed.
He hasn't got it, and he's pushed his red safe. I mean, he might have just about got this half ball snooker, but that's about it.
He's definitely not playing as well as he did against Justin Bishop, I feel.
No.
Ed, a little bit loose.
He hasn't quite got into the match yet because I feel like it's the talking. That would.
We've gone towards the black. Reasonably safe white. I mean, regardless of ability, sometimes the player you play impact you.
Yeah.
Like there's good players. I've got a good record against Mike Cooper, for example. He's a better player than me, and Paul Heaton, who I did beat the other day, I've got a terrible record against him. I'd say Mike's probably a better player than Paul, but I don't know. It's just something about Paul. He just annoys me.
Yeah.
I can't. He's such a hard player to beat for me. Stuart, don't like playing Stuart.
That's not a bad shot there. He's left distance and he's left angles, and it's tough because he's got to play this now with a lot of pace to come around 3 cushions. Around the back of the red, 3 cushions, right hand side, touch the right hand side. Almost perfect on the back. If you don't play any side, I feel like you're going to land too difficult.
He's got the pot.
Played it with slow pace then, that's not bad. He's on it.
I mean, this is not a
Should
simple
avoid the
black,
off.
but it's a very gettable one. There's pressure on it, but it could go 6-2 ahead. Got it!
Enough! Oh, I said you got to
it's
watch it
not
off.
right.
Oh my word, that was close.
Mike's heart would have been beating faster there when he saw that white. Ed takes a breath
My word.
there. 6-2 down. The mighty one. Probably a little bit of a shock result.
There's no talking now, is there? He's straight in. This is it. This is how the frame should be at the start, I feel.
Well, I mean, Ed's
Talking, trying to leave it.
Ed needs his A game now because Mike's very capable of getting these last 2 frames for the win. This blows Division 1 wide open
It does.
in terms of who could potentially get in that top 4. 6-2 down in a race to 8. We have seen a couple of big comebacks in these league games, not in Division 1.
Did Justin play Mike? I can't remember.
Justin, no, I don't think he's played Mike yet. Justin played John Gibson Lapper, he's played yourself, he's played Ed, and he played Leon, didn't he? Yeah, so those were Justin's 4 games.
Yeah.
I don't think he's played the mighty one yet. But we have seen a 6-2 comeback in the leagues,
Yeah.
courtesy of me.
Yeah. Is that a dry? No,
It's not a dry.
You did get a ball, yeah.
Ed has dropped. Good split.
Yeah, I mean, Ed should look at anything but a clearance here now. Awkward. Best option is take the red over the top right corner now. White ball should come somewhere over the left side of the table above the middle pocket. You've got options of top right or top left. Work your way back down the table because these balls do go into these bags down in the bottom right. So
That. Get on that red straight away on the top left off this. That would be the shot. But yeah, I mean, initially when I looked at it, I thought that's yellows all day, but of course there's that yellow on the top cushion. I'm not sure
if that red's gone, is it yellows all day? Red's gone over the top right. All of a sudden yellows are harder because it's not as big as a pocket, is it?
Well, there's just one little problem ball each side. You say if you can take this red, he's taking your option. He is trying to get on it, I think, or even develop.
Shot. He's come with pace, and that's okay. That's okay.
You can push this one through. You can take this one beside the yellow.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Come down here. 4, 5. 5 are in the middle. 6. Got a good little pattern going on here. He's in position now with the white ball. Right, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, he's dead straight on it, which means he
Yeah, but you
can't
literally
do
just done
much,
this to
yeah.
leave your angle. The white does itself. The white does itself on the next positioning shot.
I don't think he needs to do too much with the cue ball, but he's not happy with it. He's dead straight. But as you say, doesn't need to play with too much pace, and he's got the angle to bring himself down. He wants to screw it back a little bit.
It's
He's
fine.
still on the cushion.
Nothing wrong with that. He has to be.
But again, you think, this should be okay. Get that white somewhere just half a foot above the black if possible.
Perfect.
There we go. What's he worrying about? What's he worrying about?
I don't know.
Red goes in between the two yellows into the bottom right.
Yeah, black goes in the middle, all the bottom right.
Frame he needs. He cannot afford to go 7-2 down.
Got to feel that's over then.
That gives Mike free shots. See an incredible comeback in Division 4 the other day by the beast Shane Lewis. He was 7-2 down to Zach Taco Howard. Brought it back to 7-all.
Yeah, I watched that one live.
And then the Taco squeaked that final frame after Shane's brave comeback. Shane was playing David Hammond earlier.
Mm.
I know he was 5-1 down, I think, or 6-1 down. I don't know how that finished, but he's produced another incredible comeback. I think David, no doubt, took that one.
Yeah, Ed's trying to get around the other side of the black now. With side, perfect.
Nice.
Look at
A shot.
Lovely shot there by Ed. Dead straight. I mean, absolutely dead straight.
And that is Dishalicious. A run out by Splintoid, 6-2 down. Just reminds Mike, and maybe you were right there. There was no talking at the start of that frame. Ed
That's what I'm saying.
knew it's time to focus. He can't afford to lose
So
any other
does he.
frames.
So
And
does he now.
what we saw there was the best of Ed with a lovely dish. Good control throughout of the cue ball. Three frame gap. Mike's 2 away. What would be his first win in Division 1? And what would be Ed's first defeat? I'm sure some players in this league, if they're kind of looking at the potential of getting into the top 4, might even think it'd be in their interest if maybe Mike wins this. Or if you're going for that top spot, Ed's not lost yet. Certainly top 4 is everyone's target. And that's a nice split. That is a nice split from Big Mike. You know, I would fancy my own chances on here. Take these out. Regardless of the colour, but certainly yellows, it's a really good split from Mike. He will have loved that brick. It looks pretty simple.
Oh my word, they're all there.
Big chance to take Mike to the hill here. It's gone playing us with a little bit of pace, but the white's held nicely. It looks pretty simple. Ed dished in the previous frame. Mike.
Well, that's. I mean, it's okay.
Looking to return the
some
favour.
angle.
Yeah, I think he's got angle. He can put a bit of top right on this as well to just bring it across. Little nudge on the black. Again, probably looks like you can leave the white, so you can leave this black into the left centre. Yes, right. He's going for right centre. He could be in between. He could be in between, and he is a bit in between.
Wow.
I think he's blocked into the top
that's
left.
changed.
And if he tries to cut this into the left centre, that white's heading towards that right centre bag.
Look how this has changed. Wow.
I mean, this did look like a real dish opportunity. If he does go for the cut, he's going to have to screw.
Let's go 6-4.
It's a thin one. He's not got it. He's not got it.
Oh my word.
But he's got a lucky brick.
Look how that's just landed.
Reds were all open.
That is incredible.
Maybe-
If this is dead straight, he might be able to play that one.
Maybe anywhere else on the table.
But the white's going in off.
Anywhere else on the table, that white, that was probably frame over for Ed.
That's crazy, that, isn't it?
That's a believable place.
I'd be interested to see Mike's...
Is it touching the red? If it's touching, that could be fortunate. Well, it's not fortunate being there for Ed, but if it is touching, he's got an easy snooker he can play.
I feel Ed... Oh, I don't know. I feel like he's got to play off the right-hand side of the red that he's closest to and in beyond the red down the bottom of the table. Super tough, this. So much fortune in one shot. It's crazy. Ed's got
I've mixed feelings because he really should have cleared that up for a dish.
7 balls on the table. That will do, but I don't know, actually. I think that black goes off the red. Not going to play it, but that goes off the red in the middle if you play that, and that's not even that thin of a shot, so you can hold the white as well. He's going for the cut down to the bottom right, but...
Where's the white going? Doesn't go in behind the black.
So Ed will be snookering. Play the red just up by the bulk line, just below the bulk line. Bit of top spin.
Does try it as a shot to nothing with the pot. He could potentially lead. He's got to make sure he gets in behind those 2 reds. There's a gap on the left where Mike could cut that in. So
comes too far across.
Because the angle. So he's taking the closer red. Here.
Yeah, I think he's just playing the long pot with an element of if I miss.
Loads of follow through.
I get the white.
Well, after a little kiss on the second red, he I think did get the snooker, but it didn't really matter because he potted it.
Plant in the middle. He could actually go for the clearance here. If he plays the plant now, runs down the table, comes back up, like they're there, but he is going to opt for the snooker.
Nothing again, maybe, or run through here. Okay. Nothing new. He was probably going to snooker, which he did do.
Thanks in the way. No, maybe. I think if you hit right, a hit here, it's tough.
So Paul Robinson in his first match the other day against Leon. Very one-sided game.
Yeah, I think he played well in that, didn't he? Not played a game yet. Is Dave Morgan still not?
Dave played.
Everyone's played one now.
Dave played Mighty Mike the other night. He's not got that. I'll tell you something. If Ed does clear these up now, which I would fancy him to do with these 2 shots.
Yeah, pot in the left centre first, leave the plant, and then work your way back.
It was 4-0 up on Dave Morgan.
Yeah.
Dave came back and won that, and he was 6-2 up here. I don't care what mentality you have, that's got to be on your mind. 6-2 up, 4 frame lead, 2 frames away, but Ed with 2 in a row potentially, if he clears these up, creeping back into this match. In another universe, when Mike was 4-0 up on Dave and 6-2 up here, that could have been 2 really impressive wins. Division 1.
Yeah. Okay, reds are all there now, so order. Ed really wants to play the plant here.
I'm not convinced that it can obviously be made into plant those 2 reds into the middle right, but I don't think it's straight. So if he does take the plant you're talking about into the top right,
he wants to, I know he does, but
freeze the other red up.
Because the earlier he can get on them 2, the better.
Easy options.
Do they go in here in the right middle? Left middle, sorry.
Little gap. Red over the top right pocket, which makes that plant.
Is he going into them now?
Missable.
Yeah.
Nudge.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice shot.
Can't see any major problems for someone of Ed's talent now. What did you put in the chalk you gave him, Jake? Because since you gave him that chalk,
steroids.
He has been up in his game.
Yeah.
Splintoid, the sensei, stopped the discussions that were going on, seemed to focus a little bit more intensity. Basically, he had to. He wasn't playing brilliant. Mike was punishing him.
Literally take these reds in any order.
I think this is a massive frame, Jacob, because Mike really should have dished. He had a massive split on the break. He was always favourite for the frame.
Yeah, and he missed the black.
Didn't go right on the black, and
Flooding his cue out there.
Again, 7-3, he fancied. Surely going to take that, but there's a big,
left,
big,
right, middle.
big difference between being on the hill at 7-3 and 6-4 at 6-4.
He's gone into it again.
Wow.
He did that earlier.
Wow, he's massively overplayed that.
He did that earlier. My word.
You did
That's
put
the mistakes.
steroids on that chalk.
That's the mistakes today.
Wow, I did not see that one coming in. He didn't really need to put much screw back on it at all.
No.
It's a huge error, and wow, the pressure. He's only human. He might be the sensei. Might be old splintoid. He might have taught everyone in Mid Wales how to play pole.
He's going for the double.
Well,
That's a lovely shot. That's a lovely shot.
sometimes you just have to take your medicine and play a shot like that. I think Mike, certainly with a touch of swerve, can clip the right-hand side of that black. Missed it. He's missed it. And furious.
He's given up.
He's conceded
Is
the
this
frame.
the start? Is this the start of the...
He's conceded it.
Is this the start?
6-4 to Mike. He's got to get his head together because, I mean, he should have had that frame. Then it looked like Ed was going to have it. Ed massively overscored, gave a glimmer of hope, and then Mike couldn't get enough swerve to clip the black. Playing with Mike's emotions there in that frame.
See, if Ed was to try and speak to Mike now about the frame of pool that just happened, it would never happen in a million years because Mike's not interested. But Mike's wanted to speak to every frame that he's won against Ed. Maybe now that stopped happening, the talking, I think things could switch. I'm just looking at players' behaviours and mentalities here, and I'm thinking that this could be going hill, mate.
It's 2 in a row
Hill.
for Ed. Good rub of the table. Well, anyone's game.
Nick Smith, if you're there, table 1 requires attention. Table 3 requires attention. Thank you, sir.
Table 1's got blood all over it when Paul smashed Heaton yesterday.
Big break. Is he going to be kicked in off? Oh, it was so close.
Red's dropped.
He gets a ball. Oh, my word. Look at the yellows. Oh, my word. We could be looking at 6-5. Mike's breaking off. Ed dish 6-all.
Really on this, as it often is after the break. The first shot so important. Just take this back a bit. He's playing with a little bit of pace. Sometimes these can rattle.
So good with his opening ball, Ed.
And it did rattle, but it went in. Wiped its feet and went through the door.
See ya.
Similar situation to what Mike had in the last frame.
Yeah.
They all looked there. But you just fancy what was going on.
No, because he wanted to be this side of the yellow, so he could screw back for the yellow in the middle. So he's basically going to have to come off the cushion now and back over here. But he doesn't really like the shot.
I've never seen as much
He
frustration.
could screw down now and come leave the yellow into the top left, which I think he might do. Screw down and leave yellow in top left. Enough. Got to
Got
come
a
back
thin
for it.
one there. He's got the insurance down over the bottom right bag. I've never seen Ed display as much emotion
Yeah.
on the table. He's a bit frustrated with himself today. But the way you sort of gesticulated with your chalk there, Jake, I thought he was going to launch it out of the building.
Might do, yeah.
I need that chalk for tonight, so don't do that.
I didn't give him yours.
Oh, nice one. Lee Lello told me off the other day
He does that.
for chalking too much. And he's right, you don't need to chalk that much with the Taum. But as long as
Oh, he's taking on the difficult yellow because if it goes in,
he's not got it, he's not even close.
because if it goes in,
He's not
he's
close.
out of a turn and Ed lashing his hands into his leg, slap.
I mean, you know, if I'm Mike and I'm looking at Ed's gesticulation, that's given me a bit of hope there.
Yeah.
Because you can see that
Now that roused Mike Upsy.
Ed's frustrated.
That roused Mike Upsy. Now he's pushed yellow safe, red safe.
That was a thin one and not thin enough, so
You can choose the pace at how Mike goes. You can choose if you want him to go slow or fast.
shot there by Ed. Able to get around here. 6-2 not too long ago. 6-3. Might get a chance for a dish. It just went wrong on the final ball. But we could be looking at 6-5. Need to do anything really with a white here.
The thing is with long matches, like 8-8's a long match, isn't it? If it goes the distance, like you can have ups and downs in matches. Like Mike's played very well in some frames and poor in some frames, and same with Ed.
It is funny. I mean, momentum just seems to play such a factor.
Yeah.
He's got that. It is 6-5.
Wow.
And like you can play yourself into matches as well.
He's not even racking them up. This is the start of it. Yeah, he wants to swing his cue.
Well, it is not nice when someone's flying back out 6-2 ahead, 6-5 now.
Keep it cool. Keep it cool. There's Paul to play.
Feel that pressure. I remember I played Nick Smith, the man who sorts these tables out in the King of the Hill, and I was 7-2 up. That was the first of 10.
Yeah.
And he came all the way back on that one. Every frame he pulled back.
Was that Hill?
Yeah, that one Hill. 7-2 up it was. Every frame he brought back, it just felt like a sucker punch to the gut. It is a horrible feeling when someone comes back at you when you've got a big lead. But Mike, he's breaking, which means he's got the initial control. There's always a bit of luck involved on the break. His last break was fantastic. Almost took advantage of it.
I predicted Hill, and I'm still going there.
But you just wonder if that previous match might be in Mike's head when he had the 4-frame lead. Another 4-frame lead where he was closer to the finishing line.
Just things like the triangle now. He's gonna. We now know if this match is lost, it's due to the triangle. Last match it was due to the table rolling off. This match it will be due to the triangle. So, you just got to keep a cool head. Like if he's a good player, very good player, keeps a cool head.
He is a very good player, and he's a perfectionist. He wants those balls tight.
Yeah, but you can't beat every. My point is you can't beat everyone 8-0 because that's when he's happy. But if you can accept the fact that during a match, as I just said, we're amateurs. We're gonna have good and bad patches in matches, but he's good enough to be beating the top players here. He's showing it. So if he kept a cool head, he'd probably do it. That's all I'm saying.
Still got the chance.
Of course he has. I still think he could.
Oh, the white jumped into that left centre bag.
That would have just been the icing on the cake.
Ball has dropped. It's another massive split. He's got a plant here with the reds.
Yeah, it's got to be reds.
Easier colour. This is a big chance for Mike. Needs control this cue ball. It's cool. Going, where's that white going? Oh, it's just popped the yellow enough where he can still see the top left red.
He could have been bridging as well then. That over 3 balls, that could have been a nightmare.
Okay. Well, he's got the middle of the 3 reds.
If he comes down the table now, then he's lost. Goes up the table, he's won the frame.
Is he going to play it as a plant, or is he going to try and squeeze it in?
Because now he's got to go back up the table in a minute.
Oh, the double kiss worked. That's okay.
No, it's not.
That's okay.
No.
I believe in Mike.
Oh,
Jacob is frustrated.
I don't understand the pattern sometimes. It's fine.
We all have our different patterns. There's more than one ways to do a dish.
But surely you lessen the distance that you travel. You don't come down the table back
in
up.
Hill last night, I snookered myself on purpose so I could play the incredible swerve.
On purpose. Gets on this bottom red now. He's okay.
With the pace he had to play, that wasn't a bad shot.
Pretty natural angle now to land on this red, so almost plain ball.
He's playing it with left hand side, so I think he's trying to avoid that first yellow, but for me, he was going to hit the black. And the black's gone safe. Yet again on the final ball.
This is what I said. If you're travelling up and down the table, now he's out there swearing. If you're travelling up and down the table, what do you expect? There's traffic.
Can he leave a double on that black? I'm not sure he's got the angle. He'd need to leave the white above the bulk line to maybe double the black into the right centre or leave a triple.
He's playing the cut, top right.
Long double to develop.
Oh my God, he's opened up all the yellows as well. Oh, that couldn't have gone much worse.
Well, he did develop, but he developed a couple of yellows and brought the black out. Again, at the final ball just goes a little bit awkward for Mike. Ed again, who's really dialed in now. Got a chance, but this is not a simple clearance, and he might be thinking about a safety here.
Yeah, he's looking at the long plant, but
Getting the white in behind the yellow and black.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's the pace of these. You need to be careful. You can, as long as the white is the cushion, he's fine. But sometimes you can play these, and 3 balls cannoning just slows the pace right down. You end up fouling.
Oh, whereas
Got the kiss on the top cushion.
he's got the snooker.
It's gone safe-ish.
Got the snooker. The total.
Mike's got 1 cushion. There's a pot on here.
Has he got 2 cushions?
No, 1 cushion. This could be close to pot here. Oh my word!
He went for it.
Unlucky there, Mike. Well, also followed by top fortune there.
That's an ugly white.
I can tell you why this is ugly, because unless that's touching, Ed has to play the white down the table. Ed needs the white up the table now. He needs, like...
He's having a good look. He wants it to be touching. I think he's called it as touching, so Mike will be having a look at that. Here he comes.
Double, triple check if they need.
Sure, Mike's going to check that. Touching. Preference for Ed. Looks like both players have agreed.
So fairly simple. Just get the white ball anywhere on the right hand side of the bulk cushion, and he's okay. So he's just looking at where he needs the white, the lowest point of where he needs the white. He should have looked at the highest point as well, but of your variables out the way. He's also got the option, if he's touching, to play the red here. So, I mean, any options there. Nail biting stuff.
He is playing the red. He might just pop it on the bottom cushion. In behind the yellow.
No double on there, but back anyway.
Potentially go in the top left, long double.
No, he's definitely, yeah, it doesn't go. He doesn't go, but he's going to smack it. Absolutely no chance.
Maybe a little nick off one of the yellows. I mean, desperate if he's going for left centre. I think he's now looking maybe at the long double.
That's better. White, the white has an angle to come out and round, then you leave yourself on the black down here.
For it. It's not there.
Pacey.
Tied up was red and the yellow, but they'll still go in to middle bag on the right side, and very easy for Ed to get the snooker. So he's going to take this one down the rail and get the snooker. Get off
That's
the rail.
left it. It goes. It goes.
Surely that doesn't cut.
It goes. It does.
Mike's down super fast.
This goes. My word.
As thin as you like.
No, it doesn't. No, it didn't go.
Well, he could hit it.
Go. He just got down and smacked it.
That a bit fast, Mike. Is the frustration growing? Now, I think time for Ed to attack.
I said this the other day, like when it goes, like Ed was what, 6-2? What was this? 2 down. So when a player fights back and they get back to 6-all, the other player is like feeling like, oh my god, this really sucks. Like I need to get back into this. But the player who's fought back is now like they're a bit fatigued. They're like we're nearly there. And then you start seeing winning lines.
Yeah,
and
you do see it a lot. The player comes back, gets it level, and then loses the next frame.
Yeah.
I see that quite a lot. We saw that with Zach and Shane the Beast Lewis
yeah,
already.
yeah.
7-2 down. Brought it back to 7 apiece.
No, but what we're saying is the person who comes back, usually they're on the comeback, but then they just go and lose the last frame.
Well, Ed
Confident with this pot.
can't play as a shot to nothing. Get the snooker. Should he miss, he's got the pot.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to take these out now. He's got to play the one in the middle now and then leave himself on the one down the rail, because they're just all there now. Like, there's no need to give the opponent the opportunity to potentially get a pot, you know? A snooker. It can happen.
Oh, he's got to take this one down the rail for me. Just jab it back a little bit. As long as this goes in, and it does. This has got 6-6 all over it from 6-2 down.
Yeah.
It's been an Ed Lewis blitz to take 4 frames in a row. We saw something similar. He's just slightly the wrong side of that yellow than what would be ideal, but
He will just
shouldn't
roll
be a
it.
problem. Going to come off the bottom cushion you'd fancy.
Side could have come up a bit straighter than that. Potable.
Still should be no problem for Ed.
Let's see if the white ball comes around to the devil's bag at all. Shouldn't do.
He's got it.
It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do.
Well,
Looked like it from there, didn't it?
yeah, the angle was there. Not quite the pace on it, but he has leveled this match at 6 apiece.
Here we go.
We got a 3.
Six. To break. He's got a big one. We know he has. Come up dry with a big one is tough. And he has. I don't really know. Both balls have a good one or two, even potentially. Start to pot either colour. All of a sudden, the other colour starts to open up. So, gonna go for it. Be sure. Sure about that one. Although I'm not sure if Ed would actually prefer reds here, but we'll see. You could see the plant on the yellow into the red down the bottom right. He'd go for that, but can't see that. We'll probably opt for yellows. He's looking to run into the yellow over by the right centre. Don't think as in off. Missed it. But actually that yellow does go into the left centre, so if he can get anywhere in behind it there, then... But...
Well, Ed's got to show some real cue ball control to get on some of these yellows. There's only one pocket for a couple of them that it will go into. He thinks it's too much. So
He's putting the red safe.
he's playing a tactical shot. Has he played it well enough? He's definitely not got the safe for Ed, but has he
No, I think
covered
that's good.
the bag?
Because he knows if he comes back to the table now, that's game over.
If he comes back to the table, the way that red is tied up with the two yellows in the bottom right of the table is likely, but you're giving control of the table to a player who'll be trying everything he can to take control of the table. I think he's trying to sort of plant our little cannon off the red. No, he's going for this one in the devil's bag. He missed it. Missed it. It was a tough shot. Ed can cut this in. The white will be going into the red. She'll hold the white. He's not even tried the pot. He's just leaving things super awkward. This is tight. Pole being played at the moment by Ed Lewis. Mike is in all sorts of trouble here. Just trying to leave the white somewhere up the table, make life as awkward as possible, but there wasn't really any safe place for that white. Still got this cut into the right centre bag. Ed in control of this really important frame. They're all important. He's trying to take this yellow into the devil's bag, it looked like there. That was a tough pot. No, he is now looking at the cut. The easier pot. Cutting this yellow into the right centre. He's missed it. He's missed it. Has he left anything on? Does the red in the middle of the table cut into the left center? Nothing simple again for Mike. Might be thinking of just trying to cover this middle bag, tie that yellow up a bit. But safer. He's definitely got it safer. But this frame has become a bit of a dogfight where Ed was in control. Mike is just keeping some glimmer of hope. He was 6-2 ahead. Ed's brought it back to 6 apiece. Ed with a lot of thinking to do himself. Mike did the best he can there, putting that yellow safe-ish. Just above the right centre bag. That is now a problem ball for Ed. And a little look there, would it potentially go off the red into the right centre bag? He was able to get the white just above that yellow. Still hope for Mike after that shot, putting the yellow safe.
Sorry, boss.
All right. Ed playing some hard pull when you're away. Defensive stuff. Put Mike in a lot of trouble, but he did leave it. He did give the control of the table back to Mike.
Oh, he could go for this pull. Yeah, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Mike,
yellow in the left centre.
Yeah.
Develop the yellow.
Mike was able to just pop that yellow safe above the right
Coming
centre.
out.
Ed has looked a couple of times to see if it will go off the red into the, I think that's what he's playing for. Yeah, he's wanting to get right behind it, and he feels he can clip the yellow off the
Definitely
red.
can, yeah, it's bad. It's a huge pocket, to be fair. He doesn't need to play it with any pace because he's on this one in the bottom corner. This red will probably cover this yellow with the white ball, but yeah, he's also got this option. So
This is what he was. I mean, he planned every shot here. We've seen him think it out. He's got it.
perfect.
He's got it. Mike did his best to make it difficult for him, but this now looks very much like Ed's frame. Unless he pops that red.
No, he's perfect. Pop the one in the middle, roll it through. You've only got to roll this one in. The black's easy.
Push the red a little bit closer to the cushion, which could have blocked the pot. Should be able to follow this through easy, but the red made it a little bit tricky. He's just got to work her way around it. It's dead straight. He might have to jab back and get the white above the red, or is he going to come off
cushion
the
first.
bottom cushion?
Cushion first.
Just enough. Simple enough little cut into the left centre bag, but he's queuing over the pocket. Sometimes these can be nervy. To take the lead. Go to the hill.
Gets
He
it.
has done. Ed Lewis from 6-2 down. Goes 7-6 ahead and gets to the hill first. Has Mike got anything left in this match?
I think this is going to hill. I expect Mike to win this frame. I know that Mike is one of the top players in this group. Not when he's like this, but if he calms down, if he's steady, he's good.
When you're 6-2 ahead, you go 7-6 behind, it's a horrible feeling.
It is, absolutely is.
Mike's just got to think, I'm still 2 frames away from winning this match.
Yeah.
Ed has gone for a toilet break. Mike's out there on his own. Racking up balls in a must-win frame for him now. He's not been in this situation where he has to win.
Yeah, I mean, I can fully understand Mike's frustration. I can. He's had 2 matches where he's been ahead and a chance to win. Yeah, I can fully get it. I've lost both my matches 8-2 and 8-1, so I've not really got close. When you get close and then you get snatched away from you, it's frustrating, very frustrating. But if you can hold temperament, then it's easier.
Maybe now if you can think maybe the game's gone, relax.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're completely relaxed, you can Play some free-flowing pull.
Okay. Yeah. No.
I mean, Mike is still 2 frames away winning this match, which in any game against Ed Lewis is quite an achievement. Not going to be much
Yeah.
condolence for him, I guess, if he was 6-2 ahead, but he's still got to think, I can still win this. He's got the break here. If he gets a good split and a ball drops,
He avoids an in off.
he's kicked up the table.
Okay.
See anything drop?
Let's try.
Dry break. Not the best split
and
in the
yellows
world.
are wide open. Yellows are all there. This yellow goes. The black goes. It's all he's got to be is precise with positioning, and this could be match over.
Certainly, if you're yellows, you're in control. The easiest, clear up on yellows, but if you can take this first yellow, you're in control of the frame. Tough bridge if he takes that one on the top left.
The yellow he's closest to now, I take it into the top left. So close that you can really control the white there. Just top it off this cushion, and you're on the got to be the one he's closest to into the top left.
Well, he is taking it. I think.
No, he's trying to swerve it and put the one in the middle. No, he's not. He's taking them on the top
I think
left.
no matter what you want to be yellows,
Yeah.
so
Nice shot. Oh, that's tied
he
up.
has tied it up. He's just having a look, see if it goes in bottom left.
He can play into it now. He's actually perfect angle. If he pots this in the middle, the white's coming off the cushion. If you hit that, okay, let's see where he goes. It goes. It must go.
Let's go. Have a little close look at this one. Just
I mean, if we switch to this angle, we're not really going to see.
could
So
he potentially nibble that red first?
you might be looking at the double. He is looking at the double. You play the double, stun the white,
This is
cover
worth
the bag
a-
if you miss, play it with pace.
It's worth a close look. So he is playing a double.
Yeah. Why not?
Got to cover the bag at
Oh,
least.
off the red. I
Oh,
didn't
off the
see it.
red, you dirt bag
I
head.
didn't see it.
What a shot by Splintoid.
My word.
Nobody seen that,
I didn't look at that.
but the sensei saw it. It's a lovely little cannon shot. Cuts the yellow now into the top right.
Wow.
Could this be end of match? For 6 frames in a row from 6-2 down.
Unbelievable.
Our league leader in Div 1.
Yeah, takes his win on holiday with him tomorrow. Go relax in the sun, the sea, and the sand. Rolls that one in. Uses the bottom side of the middle jaw there. Himself a little bit of an angle now to it's just a terrible view again.
Oh,
And I mean, he needs to play this with
this is
bottom,
interesting. I
with
mean,
bottom left. He needs to try and just. It's tough, actually. I don't know.
the
Maybe
natural
it's too
angle is
much
going to take
angle.
him over to the left side of the table.
Maybe he's got to come across twice.
Unless he plays it with a lot of pace down the rail.
He's got to play it slow.
It can jiggle.
Got to play it slow.
And that's what I was worried about. He tried to play that with a bit of pace to get the
Going
white
in
down.
middle.
He's
just going
missed.
Hill.
So Mike is still alive.
I see.
And Mike is thinking D-I-R-T, dirtbag.
I thought you were going to spell out delicious, mate. I don't think so, but
Those little delicate ones can be nasty at times. He has sort of tied his reds up a little bit. I did a double hit like this when I was playing Paul Heaton earlier.
it was a double hit. That was 100%. That was a foul. That was 100%. That was a foul. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that.
But Ed's now fouled.
Watch.
Mike's still alive here.
Yeah, that's right.
Trying to open his reds up. Snooker for Mike. He's probably glad he's still got a chance.
Oh my God, Ed can snooker him back. This could all turn upside down
It's a total
for Mike. This
dead
could
weight
all
in behind
turn
the
upside
yellow.
down for Mike. It's not quite.
Oh, he was close.
Very unlucky.
He was close, and it's a warning for Mike that if you are going to play those snookers, do not leave that potential option with a total of getting in behind that yellow. Needs his plant. Plays it as a shot to
my
nothing.
God,
There's a gap. There's a gap. And
Does it?
Jacob is looking at the big long double with a potential big pocket. Ed's already all over that.
No, you can't see it. Just get the hit.
What on earth? It looked like he could hit that direct. Why? Tell me why he played the swerve on
You
that.
couldn't see it. It was total.
Total, you think? Well,
No, it wasn't a total, but he could only see half a ball, and if he plays it straight, then you're just going to knock the yellow safe. So we tried to swerve it to hit the more full.
tried to play the plant to open up those two reds a bit kinder, but really open up easily. Can jab this towards the top right and screw back in behind the black and the red if he wants. It's there. It's there.
Knuckle.
It's there, but he's left a little nasty one here. This little cut into the bottom right bag.
Snooker, is he? Get it? And you got to feel that Ed has to go for.
Big doubles now on.
Yeah, I mean, does it sneak on through? I think it does with the pace that it comes down at.
Definitely, if you can connect cushion, just cushion right level that red, I think that will go in behind it.
Yeah.
Tough shot though, of course. Going the other way. He's trying to tie up the red.
That's unlucky. Come wrong side of the red there. He needed to come down past it. If he comes past it, he covers the bag. Almost wins him the frame, you know.
Mike is fighting. Knew
It's a
he
miss, it's a
would.
miss.
Oh, Mike, that was a nervy one.
Oh my word.
That was a nervy one.
Sure, if Ed can get the double in the middle, it looks like a double kiss, but he might be able to. Lot of pace.
Double kiss, as you called it. Oh, the yellow's gone close to top
my
right.
Word. This is becoming, wow, nerves of steel you got to have here. Can Mike lay the snooker? And can Ed miss it? Like, he's not just relying on him.
Tight
getting
behind
the
the red as possible. Almost slid out around, but he has got the snooker. He has got the snooker.
But he's left one cushion. It's too easy. Might squeeze. Might squeeze. The black might go in. Bottom left.
Oh, no, it wasn't there. Mike with two shots.
Walking away, waving his hands. Doesn't like it.
Two shots for Mike, who is somehow keeping himself just about afloat. Needs to use these two shots wisely. For straight out there. That white ball's landed. The two reds sort of a little awkward. Mike was practicing. He'd be clearing these up. No bother. Striding on this now. Play this with a little bit of pace. Come across. Just nudge into those two reds. You miss it, the red could go anywhere after that, so high risk.
Yeah. Tough.
Does that...
Sickening this frame of pull. Down. He's 7-6 up and he's in this position. He's right, isn't he? He's actually right, yeah.
Mike giving us a lot of thought. He's looking at the yellow. What's his thoughts here, Jake?
He wouldn't want to pot the yellow, that's for sure, mate. He didn't want to pot the yellow, and that was his intentions. He'd like it to slow up. He'd like it to slow up. If that bounces, that's okay, because he's got a fairly easy snooker now. If he can see the plant on these way. Nice easy snooker now in behind these two. I don't think yeah. I can understand wanting to disturb them, break them up. Put it right back where it was.
Over the left side cushion escape.
Oh my god, he
maybe
can
able to just dead weighting behind that yellow is a possibility, or just kiss off it a little bit and fall in behind it. You don't want to give Ed the chance to do this. feather shot. Oh my God, he's got him behind it.
He's got it.
That is a brilliant shot
Yeah, Mike can't see
by
that.
Splinter.
He gets down quick as well. He's just going to go for the swerve. He won't change his position either. I know him. He's playing that either way.
He clips it. Oh, he's got a great shot,
Nope,
but I think
can
he can
see it.
just see it. I thought he was in behind the two reds.
Oh my God, he's on it. He
But
is.
Ed can pot this, but
He's
getting
just
on the
gotta get
black
back down.
is not going to be easy. There's drama in this frame.
Oh my God, look at it.
The kiss
Look
on the
at
red
it.
is perfect.
Absolutely plumb.
That's game over.
And he can't be asked.
Black's almost in. What a comeback by Ed
dear.
Lewis, Splinter.
Oh, dear. Well,
8-6
well done,
victory.
Ed Lewis. Congratulations. Unlucky Mike. He's getting some results here. Like, he's getting ahead in these matches. And not quite getting there. Not quite getting there. But the wins are going to come. All you've got to do is just keep playing. Well done to both players. Thank you all for watching. And we'll